Hello students, now welcome to the new module of our chapter called Magnetism. Now students, in the previous modules we have learned about the classification of substance, and based on magnetic moment of atom we have classified the substances as diamagnetic or paramagnetic, and there was one more case was called as ferromagnetic as well. Now students, in this particular module we'll be simply focusing on the term called as paramagnetic substances, right? So let us start with the module. Now, paramagnetic substances are those particular substances which are weakly attracted by the magnet, or I can say substances which are weakly attracted by the magnet are called as paramagnetic substances. So let's say if I'm having a bar magnet and if I'm having a paramagnetic substance, this paramagnetic substance will be weakly attracted by the magnet, right? Now, if I consider paramagnetic substance, every atom has some magnetic dipole moment, right? And as every atom has magnetic dipole moment, but because of the thermal agitation or because of the thermal energy, those atoms are randomly oriented, right? So what happens? So if I consider a sample of paramagnetic substance, so let's say this is a sample of paramagnetic substance, and you can see the circled part, every atom has some magnetic moment, but all the atoms in this particular sample are randomly oriented. So that's how I can say magnetic moment of an atom, it is not equal to 0, but if I consider the magnetic moment of overall sample, it comes out as 0. Why it comes out as 0? Because the magnetic moment of all the atoms are randomly oriented, right? Now let us move further. Now this is the situation when external field is not there, or this is the situation in absence of external field. Now let us see the behavior of paramagnetic substance when external field is applied. So let's say I'm having a paramagnetic sample. This is a sample of paramagnetic substance, and I'm having external magnetic field between two poles, that is north pole and south pole. So this is our magnetic field. Now once magnetic field is applied to this particular sample, all the magnetic dipoles of the atom, right? All atoms which are having magnetic dipole, they will align itself in the direction of field, right? Or I can say, in presence of field, magnetic moment of each atom gets aligned in the direction of field. And once magnetic moment of every atom is getting aligned in the direction of field, it will gain a net magnetic moment in the direction of field, right? And thus I can say in this particular case, magnetic moment of the sample is not equal to 0, right? So once a paramagnetic substance is placed in external magnetic field, it will gain a net magnetic moment in the direction of field, right? And if you remember diamagnetic substance, it always gains the net magnetic moment in the opposite direction of field, right? Now if I remove this particular field, let's say for example, if I remove this field, again every atom or magnetic moment of every atom will be randomly oriented again, and this particular sample of paramagnetic substance will lose its magnetism, right? So I can say once the field is applied, paramagnetic substance will gain net magnetic moment in the direction of field, and again if we remove the field, net magnetic moment of the overall sample will again become 0, right? So let us summarize what we have learned. So paramagnetic substances are those particular substances which are weakly attracted by the magnet. In presence of external field, paramagnetic substance gains net magnetic moment in the direction of field. And again, if we remove the field, it will lose its magnetism, and or I can say magnetic moment of the sample will be 0 in this case. So students, in this particular module, we have focused on what are paramagnetic substances and how they behave in external magnetic field. In the forthcoming module, we'll be learning about the properties of paramagnetic substances or materials. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.
अपन जूता ध्यान दे जाना, एक को जूता गिरे ना तो लाते लाते मार खींच ले जाएंगी, जूता खराब हो जाएगी।